the grave for a while.
So we should go investigate the grave while you still have the spell active.
I mean, I can activate it again.
Yeah, you can
That's
do
pretty
it
good.
a number of times.
Yeah.
It's just, once it ends, you have to recast the ritual.
Yeah. Concentration makes it last longer, which I don't know, I think it's just intelligence.
But, okay,
It
so
gets to concentration one round.
you all head downstairs, back to the outside world where the graves are at, and you can see
That smells bad, by the way.
there's still some little needle blights hanging a ways out. None of them have gone into the forest. And you see the other blight there, the needle blight, which you've when you once asked Klein what his name was, it's Snare. But you can see a different aura coming off Snare. In the area where his heart would be, there's a blue aura pulsing out.
Shit. Blue.
And around all the little needle blights, where is it? I forgot what the spell was called.
What?
Abjuration. Skoll, since you're still using the spell.
Apparitions. Oh god.
Shit, what was the spell called? One that gives animals sentience or whatever it was. It was not specifically animals. I can't believe I forgot.
It's alright.
I'll get you the color later. Anyway, yes. Snare is glowing a different color. And when you look into the grave of where Looker was, there is no aura.
No aura whatsoever. I wonder if it's due to the time he spent dead.
Well, if it was from an item, that wouldn't have mattered.
Still, that means by the time he was buried, the item was already missing. So it is possible with them having different colors for their hearts that was the last time the heart was seen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at the vine blight.
I was gonna say.
I'm fucking getting there.
I was gonna say it's possible that
I'm an intelligent boy.
In his grave, you can sense there's dirt in the way. Very, very faintly. A little bit of red.
Red. But I see no other color.
Is it possible that the heart might have been destroyed at that instant, releasing the magic?
It is possible with how wide the range is. And how strong it still is even after this much time afterwards.
Plus with the big ass hole in his chest. I mean...
What could have been that powerful as to destroy that kind of item?
It was either the vine blight under the control of that flower, or it was something that caused the flower to infect the vine blight in the first place.
Curious.
I'm assuming Climb is following us while we
Yes,
investigate
he's
all
following
this.
you. I'm just trying to... There, okay. Do-do-do. All the little needle blights have little orange auras in their heart area.
All the smaller needle blights seem to be orange, but all the larger blights seem to have their own individual evocation. Or not evocation, what's the word I'm looking for?
Enchantment.
In,
Color.
Magical orb.
aura color.
Okay, that's weird.
What?
My keyboard stopped working. So you're doing the keyboard for me. I figure what's going on. Maybe it's because of the low battery. Who knows?
It might be.
But yes. Got it's different blights, different colors.
It is possible he imbued the larger blights to be able to fill those circles.
Didn't we try putting the whites and circles and nothing happened?
No, but they are capable of casting. You don't know that.
I don't.
No, I don't think you saw them casting. I was the only one who saw them
The only one that
casting.
saw it was Skoll, and Skoll did not share the information.
Hey, it's cool.
Skull's a little shit.
Skoll didn't want to deal with the puzzle last time. So.
Skull didn't want to deal with the puzzle last time. Skull kept some information to himself. I do recall them saying they weren't able to, but it seems whatever is happening, they are starting to become more capable of possessing and using magic. You drop a grape.
Yep.
I was gonna say, is that why my cat's chasing around a grape?
Yep. It rolled away when I picked this up.
She lost it. There it is. I'm gonna work on my pit fiend.
Come on,
I'm
Sky.
working on my pit fiend.
Well, that was the end of that day, so yes. We'll be moving on to a new
Nat
day.
20.
Well, the thing's done so quickly that you accidentally made a new one. You actually finished the blueprint and constructed one in a single day.
Sorry for the loud clap. I apologize.
How do you accidentally hit pit fiend?
I accidentally did pit fiend. I'm gonna set it with the other extra true rubies.
Alright.
I mean, how does your pit fiend do?
Hmm?
I mean, how does your pit fiend do?
Two.
Pit fiends are cool. They're the ones that look like dragon things.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm saying just need to make a spider. That way you can put eyes on it.
Afford this stuff, Ben.
But how much do we work?
Whenever you become a jeweler, are you gonna give me some fucking jewels to make a spooner?
I mean, yeah, probably.
If anything, I'd probably make a rider. That'd be fucking badass.
Okay, let's see here. She already left, so I don't have to roll for that anymore.
Who?
The bird.
Oh. I accidentally did pit fiend.
So is
So, on the 23rd day, after dealing with the mystery and coming up empty-handed, the new day started off with another thunderstorm.
I hate this!
Damn, I always roll high on the weather. So yes, it is storming outside.
Oh. I would like to point out, the last 2 days, I would have checked the door.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for those 2 days.
Fuck. 9.
When it does, since are you still looking for a medal, correct?
Yes, I'm just looking for
I
nice,
actually do
workable
have
medals.
a new chart, so hold on. Gotta do this while touchpad now.
I'm sorry.
Damn keyboard had to stop working.
Listen, I'm sorry.
It's not your fault.
I'm sorry!
it's got a punch keyboard.
Punch it.
Okay, so your first one was a 9?
Yep.
That, the door reveals 33 10-pound ingots of brass.
Before we go to
Brass
bed
is
that
good
night,
for material.
I want to also check the door.
Okay. Here, I thought you'd check your pendant. But,
well, yeah, I'm pissed about that, and I'm gonna probably end up asking Marvin about it when he gets
Skoll,
back.
for a different day, the door is open.
Oh, I'm not having fun time at all. 12. I could do a lot better though.
25 10-pound ingots of bronze.
25 10 pounds? Was the other one 1 pound or 10 pounds?
10 pounds.
10 pounds?
Yeah, cheap metal. Anyway,
So, it was of what now?
it was 33 of brass and 25 of bronze. Each ingot is
Bronze.
10 pounds.
Bronze.
Now we're back to the 23rd day. It has started storming outside. But you wanted to do something the night before, so what was it?
Wouldn't it be convenient if we had a heart for the blight?
That's going to be a high one, but let's see what
That's
happens.
gonna be a real high one.
Especially if it's one arcane.
I rolled a 10, so no. What is it
It
now?
reveals a
I'm gonna think real hard with them.
Oh, you rolled worse! Get out!
I mean, I have a fucking 6. I wasn't that much worse.
Alright, so we're back to the 23rd day. It's storming outside.
Since we're all going up to the thing. Wouldn't it be convenient if I knew more about my past? Natural 1.
You've forgotten everything.
Did you do this on the 23rd day?
The thunderstorm did?
Yeah, it's thunderstorming outside today.
Yeah, I believe.
The door is now locked and won't open for the rest of the day.
Whoops.
God damn it. That's fine.
I was saying we weren't going to Mr. Marvin's anyway.
No, I'm still planning on training. I'm reinvigorated for my training with my hate for the fox. God damn it. I should have sold this fucking pendant to Mr. Marvin when he offered me $250.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should see if he'll still offer me $250.
Do it.
Well, we're on the 23rd day. Yeah, you wanted to go sell your pendant.
No,
I'll the shop.
I'll wait until Missing Marvin gets back from his trip. I still want to train.
You do know he hasn't left yet.
I still want to train. We don't have that many days before this tournament, and it's going to be important.
Yeah, I was going to go into. We can spar.
We could.
Okay.
I'll shoot some arrows at you.
Skoll, what action did you have in mind for this day?
Let me check the door. One more time.
Okay.
17.
So, for this day,
17.
it doesn't open. Because someone rolled a nat 1, and the door is locked.
Broke the fucking door?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try again.
Just for today.
Okay, try again. It's locked.
Oh no, you rolled a 1 too.
It's locked for today, and you don't know when it will unlock.
You're gonna
I
make
blame
us.
you for this.
Yeah.
You're gonna make us walk 4 hours to this fucking tournament because we're
we
not
got-
gonna be able to use them.
Well, we got the moves, so we can get it too.
Oh, is, fuck, I forgot his name. Mundi gonna make up a little, stall to sell all his foods in?
You should.
He should.
You should.
He should.
I'll spend the rest of the day hunting, so Mundi has plenty of things to actually sell for the shop.
Okay. Would you like to hunt in the grassland, hunt in the forest? Figure out how to get to a different terrain?
Well, I'm not real smart. I know how to hunt in a dying forest, so I'm gonna try to hunt in the forest for the most part and hope that I don't come across any cyclopses.
Or needle blights now.
I'll kill the fuck out of a needle blight.
Oh hey,
So Skoll's
Since-
gonna hunt today.
since we rested, am I fully healed?
Oh yeah, you did get hit. Yes,
I did get hit.
you are fully healed. So let's see. The two of you are training, and Skoll's gonna go hunting.
And then we can have a sparring match. That'd be fun.
She's still chasing that fucking grape.
Why didn't you give your cat a grape?
I didn't give my cat a grape.
So we dropped
He
it.
got caught on her claw.
The grape escaped.
She's been chasing it ever since. That's her toy, you jerk.
Yeah, what an asshole.
What a jerk.
Say, grape skin isn't good for animals, though.
No, she wasn't eating it. She was playing with it.
Sure.
Yeah, but if she started eating it,
That's why I was paying attention to her. She's all like, where the fuck did my grape go?
it's in the garbage where you should be.
Skoll, make a survival check.
Show us her.
19.
Find an elephant.
And you're in the forest.
Hell yeah!
In the forest. Jeez.
I mean, it's possible. We live in jungles.
Yeah,
It's kind
it's
of
Very
foresty.
unlikely.
It could be an Indian elephant if it was in the jungle. Or woolly mammoth, you know.
Really?
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 It's a dragon.
That's on a 1 through 4 encounter?
Or something. Something silly.
Something I wasn't expecting.
Is it
Oh boy.
strong?
I'm not
I
sure
rolled
yet.
good. I assumed I was doing good.
Find the page. I'm in the wrong book.
Uh-oh. Oh, no!
It,
I hate this already. I know what's going to happen.
Am I gonna love it and want to befriend it?
Yeah.
Yay!
As you're moving through the forest, you find
Jesus.
this white stallion with angel-like wings on its back. The Pegasus.
Joseph, if you manage to name this, then it's been the second time that you've had Pegasus.
I
Because in our
love
first
Pegasus.
campaign, you had one.
One thing, I gotta ask. Male Pegasus are in fact black. Is it a female or male? Males are far rarer.
Rare, you say?
Rarer.
Rawr.
Rarer.
Oh, right. I lost the other half of my percent die. It's probably underneath here. There it is. Okay.
They're like
We're gonna-
very rare.
Very rare. So we're going to say 10% male, 90% female.
That's fine.
So if it's
I
like,
still have a
if
percentage.
it's 90 or higher, male.
Ah, tilt! Tilt! Oh.
55.
55.
It is white.
All we gotta do is find a male and we can breed him.
Well, no, it's actually extremely unlikely for a female Pegasus to align to anybody other than a female.
Doesn't mean you have to not try.
If I don't know.
So yeah, you found this in the forest.
What are you rolling for?
Brush with your hands. Animal handling.
Yeah, I'm guessing animal handling. Are they
Yep.
intelligent? I don't remember.
Yeah, they're intelligent.
Yeah, they have intelligence of 10.
Yeah, they're intelligent.
That might be more intelligent than me. No, it's not that. It's close. Very close.
It is currently on the
Too
ground,
close.
grazing, trying to read if there's anything you need to know about this.
So, do you have any idea what you're even looking at, Skoll?
No idea. I just know that horse has fucking wings and it's baller.
Fair enough.
Skoll just lets out.
Can I seduce this unicorn or Pegasus? That's the one thing with
Why do you
unicorns.
want to fuck a Pegasus?
Fuck it. I'm just saying if it's more inclined to me because I'm sexy. But yeah, no, unicorns, they actually have to have a female and a virgin. Is the only way you can get a unicorn to like you.
I guess just an animal handling to try and tame it. Here it's got saving throws, skills.
They're all good.
No.
This thing knows languages.
What languages?
Oh, it knows languages? I'm not even sure if
It
the
knows-
animal will affect. Well, I mean, it would affect it in the sense it'll help.
It knows, but it can't speak. No Celestial, Common, Elvish, and Sylvan.
Sylvan. You know who knows Sylvan?
So I guess I didn't roll good. So I'm guessing I'm just gonna wonder if it takes off because I got an 8. I was a little excited. I am an orky boy.
Should have brought me with you.
The
I didn't know I was gonna run into a fucking Pegasus.
the creature takes notice of your presence, but doesn't immediately run away.
I'm the ranger.
Well, I'm orky boy just thinks it's an animal, so he's not really knowing it's intelligent. So he's gonna talk to it actually, because it's just an animal, and he don't know better. And he's just gonna talk to Common. Like, hey, buddy, how you doing? Out here eating some grass? This is something far beyond him. He don't know what to do.
Talking to it.
He's gonna slowly try to creep a little bit closer towards it. Slowly though. He does not want to spook this motherfucker. He's so excited though.
It starts getting a little agitated and rearing its head around as it's taking a few steps back.
He's gonna stop. No, buddy. I mean you no harm. I've never seen one of your kind, and it's so cool.
Make a new check, please.
Flattery roll.
Also one.
Oops.
The horse gets startled and takes flight into the air.
It can fly.
It has wings.
That don't mean shit.
I say ostriches have wings.
Technically, yeah.
That was
Skull's very upset.
He's gonna go out and just murder some horses. with
Yeah, I'm
his
gonna like find some
Or-
shit. Like, what do I
or
come
with his
across
fists.
of? I am very sad.
While the two of you are training for the day, each of you make a check. Should you make? Just roll a d20.
I'm
That's
a
a lot.
very off-put orky boy right now.
One.
Get accidentally knocked out. In the middle of
Well, you're kicking his ass, and next year training, add 2 to it. You don't get anything because you rolled a 1.
Training -3.
Since Skoll, go ahead and make a new survival to see what you find next.
I was really hoping we were going to actually spar because I was going to use Shadow Plate and see if it was dim light considering it's storming. Because that gives me advantage on attacks.
Yeah, it is raining today, isn't it?
Dim light does?
Dim light gives me
Skull's
advantage on attacks
hunting
if I'm using Shadow Blade. So that means I compare it with darkness really well.
Interesting.
What'd you roll, Skoll?
At 5th level, I can
15.
cast darkness. But we have a ways to go before that, so.
Yeah.
I'm a very sour orky boy.
Yeah.
Pickled orc.
Don't touch me, I'm mad. Don't touch me, I'm angry!
As you go deeper into the forest, you don't immediately see any creature, but what you do see are these web cocoons hanging from some branches, holding withered carcasses.
Oh boy. Are you gonna punch some spiders to death?
No, that actually sounds like something reminiscent of home, and I'm gonna get away from this area.
Yeah, giant swamp.
Go ahead and roll a stealth check.
Oh no! Oh wow. Oh wow.
Your background's criminal.
21.
Yeah. As soon as you saw that, you just get out of here mode and you just make your way out.
Nope.
It's you on a new round of training. You're about midday by this point. So go ahead and roll just a d20, no add.
12.
8.
Next, I need you to write down the word training with the number 2 next to it, and you get to add 1 to yours.
I felt like I was going too hard on him, so yeah.
You toned it down a little bit.
Yeah, and then he fucking smacked me across the face when I wasn't looking.
And we'll do...
I'm doing it.
Skoll, are you still wanting to hunt?
Yep.
We'll do it one more time for the day.
12.
Yeah. Your survival's at 12.
You found a Tarrasque.
You come across another Pegasus? No.
Goddamn, what would be the odds of that?
Is it the black one?
On your way back towards the tower, you find this child crying in the
I
woods.
can't hunt this. What? Are you even trying to give me hunting stuff?
Kill
I
it.
am rolling
Snap its
off
neck.
this list, and you
Eat
can't.
Is
it
it a
all.
hunting list or is it a goddamn fucking monster
It's
list?
an encounter list, and there's plenty of things to kill on this thing,
Kill the child.
but you keep running into things that aren't immediate to kill.
Kill the child. Save the world.
Very sour. What is this kid?
It's a new voice.
You just walk away. I want nothing to do with this.
Pegasus child.
How dare I make everything random?
Ugh.
It's a half-elf female child.
Okay. What's it do when it sees me?
It calls us Pegasus.
Flags away. You're just like, I should have killed the kid.
It starts crying louder as an orc, a creature of the forest, has found it.
Oh. What does his orc look like?
Me?
It's a little skull shaped with a piece of metal on its back.
Don't make fun of my fucking door. How dare you?
You know, your heavily corroded metal.
Shh. My door's fine.
Wow.
Why you gotta be so mean to my door?
Stiff it
Fuck
up with
you.
some spikes.
Because it was never intended to be a weapon. I'm sure that was never in the cards whenever he was making that encounter.
Oh, I'm 100% sure the door wasn't in the cards.
That I figured you figured we were just gonna take the door and have melt it down and use it. You never figured that she's gonna turn the door into a weapon.
Well, initially I never figured you to take the door. It was supposed to be there as a barrier to keep you in the tower. I had figured that our criminal background character would have picked the lock.
Ah.
Listen, I don't gotta explain myself to you when I'm panicking.
You didn't expect her to just fucking
I keep beating the door. I don't care how bloody my hands get.
using that come go action.
So then, when I'm like, okay, you broke down the door, we'll make it random on what metal it was.
Oh shit, really?
Oh, fucking that 20? Okay, fine. You get the best fucking metal in the game.
Hey, I could have made an actual weapon out of that adamantine. I didn't.
And
I
then
just
when I'm
used
like,
the door.
okay, they got the metal, they'll probably just turn it into a weapon or sell it for a shit ton of money.
I just
You
want the
didn't
door. I just want the door, man.
You can't predict us, damn it.
Clearly not. Or at least, I'm getting more interesting outcomes than I planned for.
Also, let me clarify. Whenever you said that the kid started crying because
The
it's
kid,
all an orc,
the
I
kid
thought
was crying.
you meant it was another orc.
No.
Another one. Ah!
That's what I thought was happening.
No, I was just...
However, the longer you're standing there, Skoll, the more something's going on because she's drawing attention.
Goodness gracious.
I'm gonna cover her mouth. And look around. Yes, I'm going to touch her. Freak myself out again.
Then make a perception.
Perception? Perception 18. I'm making some decent perceptions right now. Still can't find a goddamn animal to kill.
Maybe that's
Kill
about
that Pegasus.
That was really cool though.
You finally
guys, I got
found
this
something to
bird
kill
box.
as you can see several giant badgers coming into view.
Oh no. Oh no.
Using their keen smell and this abrupt noise, they found their way towards you.
You might want to run.
No.
You can see 3 of them at the moment.
Are you sure? Level 1 barbarian, level 2 artificer.
I can take it.
Giant badgers.
How large are these badgers?
Giant?
Remember how fucked up we got from that boar?
Oh, I know. I know.
And
If you die, we're nowhere near you.
If I die, I'll die saving a tiny girl.
Do
Or
also-
he's a
If
good
you
boy.
die, that girl's gonna die.
Listen, that's not his problem. He'll be dead.
we'll say
Can't argue that logic.
I'm going to tell you right now, those badgers are faster than I am.
2 of them are 10 feet big and the other is 11.
Yeah, no, those badgers are faster than I am.
So maybe yell really loud.
Yeah, no, that's what I plan to do.
Because we're out in the courtyard, so we should probably be able to hear you.
It depends on how far away you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, those motherfuckers, I wouldn't be able to outrun them.
That's because forests are weird, and what if you step into a really dense one? Just it's like there's no wind or sound, even if there's a storm going on outside.
That's why Skoll's not feeling much of the rain. You guys are.
It's raining? Oh, shit.
It's raining all
I'm going to
day
be
long.
like it. Oh, I forgot it was raining.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Then the 2 of you are outside training in the rain, so just working it.
shit, he's going to be a very pale orky boy.
This is not working.
If anybody finds him.
You're going to be bloody soon, don't worry.
Wait, no. Ah.
Is some break on me?
Hope not.
Anyway, yeah. Skoll. Initiative.
They might just need to restart.
Maybe.
That's
Hopefully.
It's not a good day for orky boys. Oh, did my initiative go up at all? Does it go up when you level up?
No. Only when your dex goes up or if you find another way to increase it.
Oh.
I have an ability that increases
10.
And for the little girl. Who goes first, okay.
He's going to scream.
I covered her mouth.
Oh, yeah.
The little girl is squirming around in your hands, panicking. She can't, unless she somehow beats you in an opposed athletics.
Well, I'm not trying to, hold her in the sense of strength-wise. I'm just covering it because the shit that clearly already showed up, so I wouldn't be fighting anything if she did try to get out. We're already fucked.
She's trying to run away.
He lets her go.
Okay. And she takes off away from the boars.
badgers.
Badgers, yes. You had the boar on my mind. And badgers.
Yeah, but it was one of those things
No.
when she tries to get low, he clearly lets her go, and he does not chase after her. He's going to try to stand in front so they don't go after her.
She heads off, and you're basically from the water. You know the direction to be northeast, so if she kept running in a straight line, she would eventually get out of the forest.
Eventually.
She's not really
More
making a
badgers.
straight line to the correct direction. She needs to go straight east. And the first badger comes up and swipes.
Dude, I do notice her running that way. Can I yell out, east child, run east.
You think she started heading towards the east?
Yes,
Oh, hold
She's
on.
an elf. I mean, you can assume they're more in touch with nature and shit, so I'd assume they can figure out which
She's
one's
a
east.
half wood elf, so yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, the first one swipes at you with a 16.
Ugh. Does that hit? I'm pretty sure that hits. Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Unless my door is protecting me.
You had your hands on the child at
Yeah.
the moment.
Ouch.
First, they hit you with a bite. Jeez. 6 points of damage.
Yeah, this is what happens when you send giant things after us, jerk.
You went out hunting.
You gave me a bunch of fucking nothing and then giant badgers.
Hey, if you had stayed around at the cocoons, you could have hunted some spiders.
I'm hunting for food, not for shits and giggles.
I mean, to be fair, spiders actually taste like crab.
Listen, I'm gonna be flat out honest with you, but I don't give a fuck how tasty spiders are.
As it attempts to hit you with its claws for 14, and they scrape against your door.
14. Oh,
Then a second one goes. Its bite. No, wait, that doesn't it? It misses. Yeah. As it misses with the bite, but when the claws come at you, it deals 4 points of slashing damage. And now it is your turn. There are 2 up on you.
I'm gonna use my fancy new weapon.
Right. I didn't get to write all that down yet, but...
This weapon?
Okay, you have it. Okay.
Yep.
Yes, then yes. Go ahead and go.
I'm gonna swipe at him.
It's currently in the...
Are you going to do the single hand or the dual?
Well, these are big boys, so I think the scythe would be a better choice.
Yeah.
Are you attuned to both? Both the axe and the scythe?
Am I? I spent a couple days doing it, so I
You
assume-
can be. I'm just saying that would take up both your attunement spots.
That's fine. I'm not
Okay,
attuned to anything
just-
else.
Making sure.
Yeah, no, I haven't attuned to anything yet.
There's a question. Does that ring require attunement that I have?
No.
No? Alright.
Does it still count as me being attuned to this fucking worthless ass pendant?
You are attuned to something. You know you're attuned to the item. And like I said, you felt the magic upon you once you finished your attunement with it.
It's actually lowering armor class.
I can identify weapons or items. Throwing it out there. Such bonus action requires 2 hands. I'm gonna do the bonus, the blood echoes too.
Okay, you're gonna
What am I doing? Like, how do I just use?
So with the scimitar, you
Scythe.
can. Oh, it's in the scythe form right
Yes.
now. Okay, with it in the scythe form, you can either use your attack action to do a D12 plus your strength or dex, or you can do the other action, which does a D6, and they have to make a. Well, you're using the scythe. It would do a D6, and then you could pull an enemy 15 feet away from you towards you. That's what the lunging strike does. And then there's the trick switch ability, which you can use as a bonus action once per turn to switch the form of the weapon, potentially dealing damage to an enemy within 5 feet of you. And then there's the blood echoes.
So if I started out in the scimitar, like I pulled it out, I have it in the scimitar, and I tricked it to the scythe, could I attack with the scythe then? Doing the trick damage and the scythe damage?
Yes.
I'm gonna do that.
Alright, you start with the trick. Go ahead and roll to hit with the trick switch.
What is this plus?
It adds your proficiency and either your strength or your dexterity.
So I have... So cute. 13 total.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Cool.
And so go ahead and roll the D4 plus your strength and damage.
D4, so 6.
You deal 6 points of damage to one of the badgers, and it looks like it's almost dead. And that was your bonus attack.
Yes.
Now you, as part of the blood echoes, I think I put it a once per attack. You could do that. It does deal a point of damage to you.
Yes.
You could do that on the trick switch and your next attack.
I'm going to do it on just the trick switch.
You're going to do it with the trick switch?
Yes.
Then go ahead and roll your D6 of damage.
D6? This is D4.
Okay, I forgot I changed it. Yes, D4.
When?
It's still alive, and you take a point of damage.
Worth it.
But now you get your attack action. It is in the scythe form. You can
And
either
I
do that.
Roll hit again?
Yeah, you can either normal hit or do the maneuver.
What is the maneuver? Hold on.
That's
Maybe?
where you pull something closer to you.
No, I don't do that. Motherfucker.
Then we got a repost.
What was I
The
adding?
repost.
Yeah, it's on the
Strength
scimitar.
of dex.
Okay.
Is
Plus
it with proficiency? Yeah, okay, that's what I was saying.
To hit.
6 plus 2, 18.
Now, were you hitting the injured or the other one next to you?
You know what sounds really cool? I'm going to be doing the trick switch on one and then following through the rest of my attack on the second.
Alright.
So,
Go ahead and roll your damage onto the second one.
what's the...
It's a D12. No,
okay. You
got
nerfed
the,
it.
I had the axe and the scythe confused. I made them both at the same time.
7.
Plus your strength.
Yeah, oh. 11.
That one is also almost dead.
Yay!
So they both look like they're hanging on, but
They're about to fuck me up in this next turn.
yeah.
Yeah!
The third one goes off towards the girl.
Oh, there's 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's the bigger one, isn't it?
Sure.
Remember, we said 2 were 10 feet and one was 11.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be leading combat with me, right?
It didn't get into combat with you. Only 2 of them went up to attack you.
Okay. It's going to have to run past me, though.
Yes, opportunity attack.
I'm going to rage.
Should have started with that. But
Can I
yes,
start with that?
you should have started
Oh.
with that because
I forgot.
it would have done
honestly.
2 extra damage.
I know, I forgot. I'm dumb.
But yes, you begin raging. That's your second bonus
I let
action.
out a very loud bellow.
As your third and final bonus action for your turn, because you used the trick switch and the blood echoes.
Does that count as a bonus?
No, right, I wrote per attack, so no, but you can only do it so many times.
Yeah, I understand.
I wrote it down and I'm like, no, that's good enough.
I get it 1 time per turn. And it requires both my hands, so...
To use the scythe, yes.
Yeah. No, to use the blood echoes. Or no, that's a switch
No.
trick. Sorry.
Switch
I think
trick,
it's
because you have to
something
use both hands to change the weapon
Yeah.
form.
else. So am I'm rolling to hit?
Yeah, I'm going to hit the one that runs past.
I'm at 20.
Let's see here. You already have plus 4 strength.
I'm...
Do that twice as an 8. With your raging, with at least 1 point from the weapon, it dies as it runs past you. You don't even have to roll your d12.
Yeah, no. Me, motherfucker.
So
Just
You don't go
follow
after the
line.
girl, motherfucker. You're dealing with me.
So now we go back to the top of the order. The girl keeps running, and now it's the 2 on top of you.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. I'm gonna be a hurt boy.
No, the first one takes its bite towards you. Your door's on your back, so it would basically... I guess it hit like part of the weapon as it failed to hit you.
I'm okay with that.
We didn't hear
And
these
its
words.
claws do even worse as they just kind of get stuck into the ground when it was trying to swipe at you.
He's a hurt boy. He's just like, oh.
The second one goes for you. Now I'm rolling shit. You thought
God.
I only rolled high. I rolled the exact same number for both of them. You know, they failed completely.
Oh, thank God. No, I was worried because you did almost half my health with those first 2 attacks.
Those 4 injured boys. Yeah. Your turn. They are both extremely hurt.
I'm gonna just trick switch again because I need 2 attacks. Damn it!
Yep.
Back into my scythe and hit one.
Go ahead
The
and
more
roll
hurt
your
one.
to hit on one of them.
19.
Yeah, hit it. And you don't even need to roll it. Just falls dead because your strength alone kills it.
And a 17.
Yeah, and then you slash the other one with the scimitar and it falls dead as well.
I like this weapon. You might not get this weapon.
It's a really good weapon. Even better with fighters because fighters get like the most to hits as they level up.
Oh yeah, God, they
So
really
this-
fucking me.
This weapon is basically a meat grinder for fighters. Same for the axe. It's just they have different abilities to them. Yeah, they're really good. Which is why I slapped the attunement on them.
Thank God. Dude.
So yeah, you just killed 3 giant boars.
Badgers.
Badgers.
Bad.
So can I see still the girl or did she get out?
You can hear her screaming off in the distance as she's running and crying. You can track her down.
She's fine.
I mean, I tried to help her and it clearly scared her more, so I'm just fucking leave it. I told her which way to go.
You're just gonna start dragging badgers back?
Yeah, I want my badgers. Badger, snake!
So are there any mushrooms or snakes in your way?
Is there? Can I on the way back, can I use survival for look to any edible mushrooms?
I mean, you've already killed snakes, but sure, look for mushrooms.
12. I don't got a lot of survival.
You forge a ration's worth of edible mushrooms.
Yay! I'm gonna bring these both back to Mundy and say he better make me some money.
And now the 2 of you can make one more training check.
Do we hear bellowing yell or a girl running by?
You can hear a girl coming from the forest, crying and screaming as she enters the grassland area.
Do we do the training check first? Or
Do the training check first.
That's 9.
14.
You get +1 to your training, you get +2.
So I have 5 training.
Mm-hmm. Those numbers will be important later. You're writing them down, right?
Number offensive.
And then the girl.
No!
Yep, suddenly this young half-elf girl, copper skin, pink eyes, is running out of the woods crying, screaming about orcs and badgers.
I moved to intercept the girl.
You have your moment.
Yeah, I do.
As this intimidating figure with red glowing eyes comes up to this poor, scared, traumatized girl. And she just falls onto the ground, crying and moaning. She's basically giving up at this point.
Just kill me!
I say to her, what's happening? What are you going on about?
I went to the woods and lost, and there's orcs and badgers, and I want to go home.
Speak common, woman!
I attempt to calm the girl while he's apparently standing there.
Yeah, she's speaking Elven. You can't understand her at the moment.
I'll just stand by where Taurus is like...
Also, I guess just for ease of for calming her, I'll take off the red helmet and push it over to him.
I'll hold it.
Yes, work mouth, douchebag.
She suddenly chokes up and stops talking as she stares up at this orcish-looking figure staring down at her.
I also like Elvish.
It's not the ears that are freaking her out, it's the tusks. And the sage blue skin. It's an orc.
But I'm speaking Elvish. Does that not take her by surprise? I have to maybe calm her down for a moment.
She's kind of erratic right now, man.
I try to garner from her what does the orc look like.
It's not long after you suddenly calmed her down that you can see Skoll pulling these 3 giant badgers through the woods, and she turns, sees Skoll, and points at Skoll and the badgers that he's dragging.
Oh. Well. Alright, yeah, he's fine. He's not gonna hurt you.
I wave at Skoll.
I wave back. I got me!
So, where do you come from?
I'm from Idaho. I want to go home.
What were you doing out in the woods?
Eating berries.
I got berries!
Okay.
Where's your mother or father?
I don't know.
I'll show you my berries.
So this is like at night, basically.
You're at night, yes. You got this scared little girl here.
I was about to say, well, why don't you stay here for the night? We'll take you back to town in the morning. We have a bunch of tree blight or needle blights and twig blights inside.
Just tell her about it before you let her in.
Oh wow! And the storm is still thundering and going.
Yeah, well, I guess we had
Oh
on.
shit! I'm a white orky.
Yep.
Don't worry, you're covered in badger blood.
It's
It's
like
actively raining.
Well, if it's anything like
I'm too excited to having killed that stuff so easily and the effectiveness of my weapon plus the kid. I don't know. This is all washed off me.
I'll say if it's anything like Bloodborne, the blood that's on you right now is probably about 3 meters thick.
It's not Bloodborne though.
True.
Yeah. See, Skoll is looking a little more pale than usual.
Skoll, you're pale showing.
You feeling alright, buddy?
Just dives into the mud and starts rolling wildly.
Alright, I'll turn back to the girl. Like, alright. It's storming too bad out. It's dark. Say, we'll head to town first thing in the morning. We have a room for you to stay in.
So orky boy does a little
I don't know what that
all
means.
the way into the town. Just
I get-
or not into town, but into the tower.
I get where you're going at now.
As he passes Fenris, please grab my badgers. Please grab my
I go to grab the badgers.
Shit. I stopped something. Alright, anyway. So
Did you finally realize what me and Scott realized?
No, I don't think.